Evening once again. We're going to look quite briefly at the second team today and what you're going to need to make sure your second team runs properly and how it should. So the first thing you're going to need in your second team is an experienced captain. Important because it's the conduit between the first team and the third team, and you've got to have a guy who knows what he's doing. Okay, you also need some experienced former first team players, 2 or 3 on the way down perhaps, and you're also going to need some what I will call yo-yo players, who they're the ones who play a few games in the second team, perform well, go in the first team, perhaps don't quite cut it, end up back in the second team again. It's all about balance. You'll need to speak to your first team captain and also your third team captain, because you've got to talk to them about exchanging players at selection. Because nobody wants the first team to have 6 or 7 bowlers and the second team has 1 and the third team has 5, and then all of a sudden you fill a batsman and it's a bit of a struggle. So you've got to work it out, and communication's ideal there. Youngsters from the third team is very important. We touched on the third team in a previous video, and now these boys, maybe they're getting to 15, 16, and they're looking to progress into the second team. And it's going to be fits and spurts, really, isn't it? They're going to get the odd game, they're going to get a bit of bowling or a bit of batting, and they're going to be energetic in the field, hopefully take the chance and hopefully enjoy it. That's why you need an experienced captain to bring these youngsters on. Very difficult job being the second team captain. You've also got it's the team where most changes happen every week. The first team and the third team might be quite settled, and anyone that moves from those teams got to go in the second team. So you're going to have different players week in, week out. Important that you share your bowling out, and again, remember about youngsters' bowling restrictions. And keeping them interested in the field's a big thing. Trying to help make them part of the team as well. Give them a little job now and again to do, collecting the subs or helping the scorer or something, or bringing the drinks out. Kids like that when they're involved. Give them a bit of responsibility, and it gives them a little bit of a job to do. Because I think what often gets forgotten, in my opinion, on just a final thought here, and I'm quite firm on this, the second team captain's job is, without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion, the single most important job in a club when you've got 3 teams. Because you're the team that everyone passes through, whether they're going up or they're coming down. You've got to keep everyone happy. You've got to do it in a very structured way, and also in a very considerate way. Hopefully you'll be helped by captains from your third team and your first team with your communication. I think having the most important job in the club is very difficult, and that's how I see a second team operating. Thanks, guys.